Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Here's an expansion for Boss Monster, the Implements of Destruction. It's supposed to look like a little Game Boy game. It's kind of a small square here. Tells you what's on the box. What you'll probably do is you'll probably just ditch this box, even though it's really cool looking. I mean, it hasn't held up well in my limited time with it. But I think that you'll just ditch this and probably put it in the base game, either card it up or whatever. But it looks pretty cool. Let's look at it and see what's inside. First thing you're going to get is a rule card. You want to have a rule book. You just have an additional card that will have all the rules on it. You're going to get a number of item cards that will be included. You can see these are going to be kind of new for this set. And you're going to get some new boss cards. You're going to have an additional 5. We'll take a look at all of this in a little bit more detail. But this is the components you're going to have. It looks like from a glance that everything fits perfectly in here and will match up with the base game perfectly. These are new. These can be shuffled in with the other ones. So what's going to happen is you're going to shuffle up the item deck. When a hero comes out, this will attach to the hero. If there's attached to the first hero in the row. If you're playing a 4-player game, you will bring 2 out, and a 5 or 6 player, you will bring 3 out. And these will attach to each of the heroes that come out. If it's a star icon on the hero, he does not get an item. So these are only for the non-star heroes. So what you'll do is you kind of put this over so you can see the hero ability, which will be the little marker with the person down here. I'll show you kind of on the bottom. So what you'll do is you'll have it. So this is showing, this will be kind of covered up, but you'll be able to see this hero ability here. Now, if you kill a hero with one of these, you get to take this. You can have one of these face up at a time, and it will give you the boss ability over here that you'll see, the little top part right here. During the build or adventure phase, you may expend an item to use it. So you're going to give this up in order to use the boss ability. Remember, you can only have one face up at a time. Then you will just kind of put this face down to showcase that you've used it, and you can move on from there. So I just quickly want to take a look at some of these items that you can get. So you get a flying saucer here. If your dungeon contains only ordinary rooms, the hero gets a +3. The boss ability, search the room deck for an advanced room, put it in your hand. A laser drill. For the heroes, when this hero enters your dungeon, choose a covered room from each room stack and bring it from the top of the stack. Boss effect until the end of the treat all your rooms if they were just uncovered. So I can give you extra bonuses. A super magnet for the hero. When this hero is at the entrance of your dungeon, deactivate all rooms in your dungeon with 2 or more treasure icons. The boss ability, choose a player and 1 treasure type. Until the end of the turn, heroes ignore all icons. If you don't want somebody coming in, this could be really great. If this hero would be killed in your dungeon, return it to you instead. You keep this item. Or the boss, choose 1 face down hero, do damage to another hero equal to the chosen hero's health. So these will just do things for the heroes that kind of help them out. But the boss, if you're able to defeat it, will give you something there. So these can be really fun to add in. Let's take a look at the 5 new bosses. Umbra, which is a shadow of the past. Look at all face-down items in all player scorekeeping areas. Choose 1 and place it face up in yours. Lady Vix. Take a face-up item from a hero in town or another player. Place it face up in your scorekeeping area. Franz, which is the Psycho Jester. For the rest of the game, whenever you use an item's boss ability, draw a spell. So it's going to work well with this set. Malakil, the Master of Beast. Take one of your items face up or face down and place it under a monster. That room has +3 until it's destroyed or covered. Banser Bevan. Level up. For the rest of the game, you may have 2 items face up in your scorekeeping area. Remember, normally you can only have 1. So those are the 5 monsters you have. They will mostly trigger off the item stages. If you're going to use the items, you can just shuffle these right in and you should be good to go. So what do I think about this expansion? I think it's a pretty easy expansion to kind of throw in. It's a small deck. I think you'll want to use it most times. If you're playing with the littler kids like I do sometimes, you might want to play the base game a few times and then kind of add this in for some complexity as you go. It's a little bit more reading, so you're going to have the 2 boss abilities that kids, but if you're playing with gamers, you can just throw this in, you're not going to have a problem. The new bosses you only want to use if this is going to be in because some of their powers are not going to trigger without the items. As for the rules, it's very, very simple to digest. You just have this one little thing. And it's very easy, to be honest. The only thing it's going to be is the complexity. Whether if you're playing with younger people, you might want to hold off a little bit. With gamers, you're going to have no problem. I do like adding this in for additional options. It gives my boss extra abilities. It also gives the heroes a little something more that you have to be ready for, if you will. And I do always like more bosses. I think it gives more variety to the game. I think this is a great thing to add in. It's not going to change things tremendously, although the items do change the strategy somewhat. But I think it's very easy to just slide this in, play it in, and I like it. It might not be something you want to use every single time, especially if you're coming back to the game after a long layoff. You might just want to go back to the base boss monster, and bring this in as you become more comfortable. Like, hey, I need another wrinkle to this game. This will obviously do it. It's not a very big expansion, not a very expensive expansion, but one I do like quite a bit. I do like the items in this one.
Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.